Insolence! How dare you point your sword at God? Me. Alright, let's test our luck. Look at this! Our guest thinks they're leaving!
I'll lead you to ruin.
Accept your punishment for being
Are you still
impertinent.
alive? Say your prayers to me.
What's up, bud? I'm not actually doing anything right now,
Lady
but
Luck was on my
a
side
promise is a
again.
promise. We're going for number 1 here. Only 5,416 more people to beat. We got an hour and a half.
The scene of our repartee has opened. Let us begin.
I'm giving her hell.
You guys trust me, right? Hit me!
Yeah, so good to see you now.
Come on, let's play!
A lot of sleepers coming back from the grave.
Say your prayers to me.
We'll look back at the menu here.
It's nearly come to an end. Like a past
So the amount of effort that I'm seeing now that people care again is awesome. But I can tell you right now that there's no way I'm going to be able to keep up this kind of pace
the rain has stopped.
on like a
Shall
normal
we
Sunday.
return?
It's just not going to happen. So Vayner's been going nuts. Peppy is back on his grind. But that's the funny thing. I never see Peppy hardly hit me. Ever. This dude's out here farming tins, I swear. Mushin's been running up on us. Tom has come back. Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't. I mean, this comp, okay, I'm running something goofy right now, but like the typical Alice Nosha deal, anybody can get around that. Tom, he's come back to life. I haven't seen him around. Yeah, he's not. Tom's back in it. Lily's been putting up a good fight today. Surprised Sturby isn't trying to push a little harder. He pushed hard in the early morning, but haven't seen him much after that. And we got a lot of the familiar faces. Fanny hasn't been up here for a while. It's good to see him back. Aruzo, of course. Now you're hanging in there. Igo's been pushing really hard the last several days, but he's dropped back off. Fu, we'll see if he stops in today. Lasercat's always up here, but he doesn't. I've seen him pop into like the top 3 or 4 a couple times. Tongue, I guess, is just. He said, F it, dude. This dude, he pushes me so hard in the early week. He pushes so hard early week. And I think he just gets pissed. Yeah, I seriously think he just gets pissed. He tries to push me. So like in the first couple days after the patch, so this was like Tuesday into Wednesday, this dude inted into me probably at least 15 times. It was wild. Like I've never talked. Oh, funny thing though. Tongue actually sent me. So after he started inting into me and all that stuff, he actually added me as a friend. No, now I know that's freaking sarcasm. I'm not putting up my Alice defense because you are going to just farm me. Honestly, so my defense farms Alice Nosha all day long. Like, this is all it takes to kill Alice Nosha.
The scene of our repartee has opened. Let us begin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so free.
Alright, let's test our luck. Die,
Yeah,
sweetheart.
we'll go back to my main here in just a minute. I was just
Wait.
farting around.
The world It's my doll.
Yeah, my no-shit hits hard, but like,
I'll be
who
your
is it?
savior.
Mushin. He's been doing videos off and on this morning, trying to one-shot my DS or my D Stella. And it's very possible if you get the shield strip. If you get the shield strip and you get the crit with your Alice and you get the crit with your Nosha, it can kill.
How it's done. I only play to win. Oh, is that our next mark? Hit me. All right,
I don't know
let's
if
test
it's
our
just
luck.
my
Fine,
Nosha,
sweetheart.
but the girl has like 230 accuracy, 80% crit rate, and I swear she crits maybe 40% of the time. Like, that's probably being generous.
Come on, let's play. All right,
It's
let's
so
test our luck.
infuriating.
Pistol points at you.
I wish I had Nosha on my Smurf.
Punishment for being
Are you still
impertinent.
alive? Are you done yet?
This is how you cheat if you have a
Only
Smurf.
had complied.
Just get you a 3-star D Stella and put all green revenge gear on her, and let her farm. Let her farm any Valentine team. Oh well, that must be handy. Dude, I'm not gonna argue that because I swear after the patch I miss just as much or more. It's insane. Like, units that I never had problems hitting, I miss all the time. It's crazy.
Lower your gaze when you speak to me.
Like, this is hilarious for a Smurf account. It just slaps everybody. Here, let me burn my energy and stuff on my Smurf real fast, and then we'll jump back over to my main. Did I even... Okay. I'm so fast. I did a full... So I haven't been farming very much lately, which... Same sentiment as you were talking about earlier, Vayner. Like, farming gear is so pointless, I feel, anymore, because I get nothing. I put 20 stam refreshes, plus probably another 500 stam that I had saved up in my inventory, dumped all of it into Calamari, and didn't get a single legendary piece. Not even like a legendary of augment or weakness, like 0. Then went and crafted swiftness in immunity set pieces and got absolutely nothing of value. I was so mad. Yeah, it's horrendous. And I feel so bad farming the stage 10 things because they give you nothing. Like, it feels infinitely bad. Alright, let's jump back over. Just a sec. Oh yeah, did you guys pick up the the screen set or the wallpapers? So I actually went hard this last week, or I guess this month, and bought like all the Transist stone packs, like the monthly ones, which are a lot. But that's where the majority of all my good gear has come from. Like all the stuff that's on my Alice and Nosha, that's where all my Transist stones went to. But now I can say that my Alice and Nosha are done. But my next project going into RTA is trying to get better gear for
Are you done struggling?
D-Drac,
What a
because
relief.
I have
I was
nothing.
beginning to get bored watching.
And really, I feel like she's a lot harder to build for stat-wise because, yeah, never enough. So the reason D-Drac is so hard to build for,
classification.
you know, because health is already a main stat here. So you're looking for a very specific role. You're looking for flat, you're looking for crit damage, you're looking for crit chance and speed, and nothing else. Like this, outside of not being a legendary piece, is, you know, accuracy and crit damage. Yeah, accuracy is huge because if she misses, it's bad. So like this is probably the most ideal role outside of it not being a legendary. Like 3, 3, 2, and 3. Like it's hard to take this piece off
I am
of her.
beyond our biological classification.
This is good. Crit damage, crit rate, speed. It's kind of a nice distribution. 1, 3, 2, 2. It's
I am
not
beyond
great.
our biological classification.
This piece is... Oh wait, yeah, she's on a broken set. This is life set, not even swiftness set. So I have to find an immunity piece or a swiftness piece to replace this. But right now I'm not willing to take this piece off. And I want to run her on... cowards, but like this piece is literally the most perfect piece of gear you will ever have. Just at its speed. Health. Right, it's perfect.
I am beyond our biological classification.
But my weapon, this here needs to get re-rolled. This defense percent. I'm looking for Transist stones, and this needs to get rolled into crit damage. Crit damage or flat HP or something. I mean, it's decent. Good crit rate. Decent speed. Much better crit damage than what I normally have, because my normal crit damage on like my other builds is like 180. It's horrendous. Yeah. Like if they're gonna... I get it if you could just select the sub stat that you wanted, like not putting that in the game, because I mean, yeah, it would be awesome for us. We could just be like, hey, I want this to be speed. You still have the RNG of 3 to 1. I haven't played E7 in a long time, so is that what they actually have? Like you can select the sub? Because, see, I used to play Summoner's War, which they had the grindstones that you could grind specific stats. Yeah, so, yeah, if I remember right, E7 basically copied that from Summoner's War, where you couldn't technically ever get max stats, like you're talking about, but, like, you could grind a specific stat to... You know, there was no RNG on it, and then you could grind that one more time. Right. So, like, how Summoner's War would have been. So, say, regardless of the stat line, it is. Like, it could be a perfect stat line if you wanted to. You could grind it for speed, and it would be, like... It would give it, like, a base 6 speed. And then you could grind it to, like, maybe, like, plus 12 plus 15 in outer plane terms, but you can never get a perfect stat roll out of it. Like that I would be fine with. Because it would still create a premium on 18 speed gear. Like you would still have to have that insane luck to organically get 18 speed on an item. But your other stats, like being able, like if I could grind 20 crit damage and 15 crit rate on any piece of gear, dude, I'm eating good. Right. Yeah, just imagine. Like my Alice. We'll look at my gear for Alice. Like all this stuff has 18 speed on it, right? The only thing that would be busted about that, Vaynra, is like, look at this piece of gear here. This has like the craziest rolls in it because it's 18 speed, 18, yeah. This is probably one of the rarest pieces of gear that I'll ever have. But imagine with the setup for grinding that we just discussed, if I could take this defense, roll it at a better pip value, so say it's, say I could roll this as an 8% crit damage, and then could roll this up to 20% crit damage, you would end up with gear that's over effective. It would have too many stat rolls in it, and it would mess up the balance of the game. That's the problem with the system that we would want. So I mean, basically the only way that you could do it is like the transit stones for just selecting a stat, and then it just copies whatever that line is and its upgrade. So like if I wanted to change this crit chance to crit damage, I could select it and I would get 24% crit damage, and that's all you could do. But there's no way that they could change the stat efficiency of a piece. Yeah, I agree. There needs to be a way that you can take the randomness out of it without increasing the stat efficiency of the gear. And even if you wanted to improve it, now if we wanted to put a benefit on it without it getting technically out of control, because this gear, if it was the most efficient, it could have 3 pips into defense, 3 pips into resilience, 3 and 3. So if you did use this selector thing, it would re-roll defense either 1 to 3 pips plus any kind of re-roll stat into it as well. So it's almost like a combination of the 2 trains of stones that we have currently. Well, I guess not even the 2, it would just be the individual one, but you could select it. Yeah.
How bold of
Yeah,
you to call
we're
on
saying
me.
the same thing. This piece, very low. It just has 18 speed.
How bold of you to call on me.
2, 2, 3, 2. That
How
one's
bold
good.
of you to call on me.
3, 1, 2, 2. This one's crazy. I have 2 pieces of gear. So this has got transit stone written all over it. Anytime I get a piece of gear that gets 4 stat rolls into it, it is a target. Yeah. Anytime you get a stat roll that rolls 4 times into it, I'm freaking transit stone on that bad boy until it hits speed. Yeah, church is going for it, man.
How bold
Same
of
thing
you
with
to
my
call on
weapon.
me.
4 pip roll or 4 stat rolls into 1 sub, and I sat here and just kept rolling this until it hit speed. This one actually has really good pips too. 3, 2, 3, 2.
How bold of you to call on me.
And this thing is just insane value. 3, 1, 3. It's 3, 1, 3, 1. But the subs are perfect.
How bold of you to call on me.
This is my Giga Alice. I mean, outside of a few stat inefficiencies, like defense percent here, and there's an HP here, and a resilience defense here. But I mean, when you're looking for crit rate, speed, attack, crit damage, and still getting perfect speed is really hard. She's been a long time project of mine. She's still not even max skilled. Alright, let's go look at the board. Vaynra doing Vaynra things. Good job, buddy. And who are you? Who are you? I always like to just go and do recon and see who's who. Oh, Fatal. I haven't heard from Fatal in a long time. Because Fatal joined when you joined, didn't he, Vaynra? Look how many, I mean, you can ID the church members anymore. Yeah, you and Fatal came over at the same time. Oh, don't give me that. Vaynra, what is your freaking defense log? Right here. Is it anywhere near 437? I woke up this morning, so like, I'm a pretty light sleeper, so I wake up about every 5 hours, regardless of the time. Which is convenient for whenever your PvP refreshes in every 5 hours. Oh yeah, it was brutal. I think I dropped, I know one time when I checked through the overnight, the first 5 hour gap, I lost 17 times. So 17 would be 340. Then the second time I looked after that, I had 13 losses. So that's another 260. So yeah, I probably dropped 147 over 314. Dang, dude. You got more wins than me. 147 over 314. Hot dang. Lucian keeps changing his defense. Some people just don't want to hit me because they know how hard some of my units hit, and I think they'll just not go for me. And so that's the other thing. Like, you notice whenever it refreshes at the beginning of the week, and like if there's only like 2 or 3 people, there's only 2 or 3 people above 1900, and we don't rank, or like we don't see anybody, all the people at like 1300, they don't see us either. So it could just be like the point spread is so high that they don't see us. I think basically you won't see me until you get above, I'd say at least 1700 is kind of the threshold that I'm seeing. Because remember when Gaw posted in PvP chat the other day, and he's like, uh-oh, Ducky's showing up on my radar, and he had just crossed pretty close to that 1700 threshold. So how do you fight this? Can you just Alice Nosha this? I always forget how this chick works. You're saying this will work? Let him go first. But he's gonna get turn 2. He's gonna get turn 2 and then he'll kill me. Oh well, we'll try it.
I'm not one to fight meaningless battles, but you leave me no other.
Oh well, too late. We're already in here.
All you ready to pay for your insolence? Trash!
Oh, his Alice lives.
My verdict is death.
Oh, she doesn't push from D-Drag. Okay. Oh, well, that makes this a lot easier.
Perish. Got it.
So we can go ahead and get you out of here.
Trifling beings. Embrace the breath of extinction.
You're gone.
Sleepy.
And then we'll kill Alice.
Body slam.
You're gone.
Quiver in
Uh-oh.
ear.
See how hard she hits.
Bet they were super scared.
I've been waiting.
Oh, well, that's not much of a problem, is it?
If only you had complied.
Got it.
And now we play the waiting game.
What a puny world. Evaporate. How amusing.
But if I would have just Alice this, it would have been over a lot sooner.
Are you done yet?
Oh my
By God,
gosh. Alright, just
mercy.
take a turn, girl.
Ow. This is all for your own good.
This attack hits pretty hard though. Yeah, her S2 does more damage.
I'm too tired.
Alright, well, yes. I do understand that. And maybe it's not the best Alice.
I've been waiting.
Maybe Sturby has like Giga Alice and
Say
just
your prayer.
refuses to use it.
Rest in eternal bliss.
Finally.
So soft, so fluffy.
Because there's no doubt in my mind that his gear is just insane. Ame. Okay, well, this is a new one. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I seriously, because apparently money is no object to him. He's probably dropping 20 refreshes a day regardless.
Alright, let's test our luck. Die, sweetheart. Are you done yet? Say your
Like when he has legendary gear. Oh, I don't doubt it. He has legendary gear on literally every single unit. And he doesn't swap gear around. Like just imagine if he tried to like
Endured.
actually use his best gear on the units he uses most and focuses his energy. Who is this? Okay. We're just going. Yeah, 80% crit chance. I swear this is sub 40%. Swear it's sub 40.
insolence. How dare you point your sword at God?
I've summoned the trump card.
And
Out escape.
yep, well, she only missed one that time.
I deem you
Vayner, how fast is your Alice?
banish you from Wonderland.
I really need to know.
Cut it out.
I've been waiting. What a
296. Okay. Because I don't even like to use.
And I'll let you stay.
I don't like to use my Alice Notia into it because maybe I'd say 20 to 25% of the time you'll outspeed me, and whoever goes first just wins, just because of Diasti difference. Whoever's Diasti dies first loses. Now, buddy, come on, don't throw into me. But it is good to know that I win the mirror match against you. Yeah, I've been switching things up all the time. Oh, you went immunity into the immunity-less team. Yeah. Here's Vayner. So I usually just use this team into out. Like, the rest of the week, I actually would just go into this.
I've summoned the trump card.
You must have like 0% crit chance on your Alice though.
Are you ready to pay for your insolence?
Trash. It's not a big deal. Say your
Hey,
prayer
but speed,
to me.
as long as your Nosha is good, then it's fine.
I'll be your savior. I've been waiting. Say your prayers to me. The paradise we create will be
Because of not
eternal.
critting. Yeah. It's. Who are you throwing into me? I swear, I get more defense wins in the last hour, like rush hour, than I get the rest of the week. I don't know what it is. But who are you? For real though. Eskimo. Another church member. Oh yeah, no, it's super easy. Like, okay, here is my defense. Here's how you kill my defense for those that want to kill me right now. You use this team right here, or this. I don't even use Cindy.
Oh. Is that
Watch,
our
I'll
next
probably screw it up.
mark? Hit me. You guys trust me.
S2,
Die, sweetheart.
tap the main,
Everything is futile.
do your thing.
Are you done yet?
S3,
Say your prayers to me. Rest in eternal bliss. I'll be your savior.
pray that you get a bleed proc. Bleed proc.
I hope
Not
this
whenever it
power
works like that.
brings peace back to the land.
It's literally like 3 button presses and it's game over. So I have Seiren in here literally just in case the bleeds don't proc. Yeah, if the bleeds don't proc, then I just use her to push Diasti up, so it's got a failsafe built in. And because Mayne now reduces herself by 50%, if you don't get the kill, like say you miss on the nuke, right? And Alice, or then Nosha doesn't kill, then you still have Seiren to push Diasti to ensure the kill on Mayne. Then you still have Nosha there with enough damage to kill the Mayne again. So it would have to go horribly wrong for that team to not be safe. I mean, it'd have to be horrible. Ooh, so this is their Ruzo. So I can't use the team that I normally use against this. I think, honestly, the way I've been fighting this is just Alice, Nosha, and Prey.
You should feel honored you get to fight someone as cute as me. Say
So we
hello to
pray.
my friends.
65% crit rate, by the way.
Accept your punishment for being
Still
impertinent.
alive.
And then he kills my whole team because I forgot he's on revenge.
Are you done yet? Say your prayers to me.
Oh, I miss.
I'm too tired.
Yeah, I think Mushin kind of gave up. Oh, you son of a... Look how fast that little bastard is. Wow. Wait. Okay. Because if I don't kill his D-Stella here, I am so dead.
I've summoned the trump card.
Exactly. Just don't miss. Okay, thank God.
The paradise we create will be eternal.
Don't miss there. You're right. You are so dead, it's not even funny. I mean, it would be funny, but... Alice. Like, I don't even need to be attacking, but I just like to have fun. So, like, this is Igo. So, like, Vainra is one. I don't like to Alice no Shiyu because I've been screwed on speed RNG enough times that I just don't like to do it. But usually, like, I will go ahead and Alice no
You
Shi
should feel honored you get to fight someone as cute as me somehow.
because he's close. Dang if he ain't close.
I've summoned the
So I need to put
Tide.
Igo on the list of people I don't Alice no Shi either.
So close of you.
Especially because of that
It's not a
freaking
big
miss on Mayne. So I might be screwed here.
Alice will banish you from Wonderland.
Okay, so what do you do?
Cut it out.
I've been waiting.
Yeah, because she'll get pushed back.
Say your prayers. To me,
Let's see, before the
rest in
patch,
eternal bliss.
you're in trouble right here.
Leave it to me. Blasphemous,
You're in big
I'll
trouble.
take you down. Yeah. I hope
12,000 on an
brings
S1.
peace back to the land.
Yeah, that, right, yeah, you're right. Before the patch, that's certain death. Good lord, dude. Who's this? I mean, this is... Dude, I'm telling you, people lose to me during rush hour. My defense rate literally doubles during rush hour. Who was that? That was Zenicity right there. You and I are single-handedly suppressing the leaderboard. Everybody else has given up. Seriously, this is the face of they stopped. This morning, everybody... Yeah, I'm not going to refresh anymore. Like, I'm going to fight you just because you're here. Do you want to change your defense real fast? See if it'll refresh. I'll give you time. That's neither here nor there, man. I'm just saying, if you want to change your defense, I will wait. This morning was wild, though. You were, like, tied with me at one point. I woke up... No, I got back from church around basically, like, noon my time. And I logged back in, and you were maybe 20 or 40 points behind me. And I was like, oh, shoot. It's go time, baby. And so I've been just kind of hanging out most of the afternoon. I'll refresh 5, wait like an hour, refresh 5 throughout the day. But it was fun. I haven't had this much fun on a PvP day.
Power of the science
In a
that
long
descended
time.
upon this land so long ago has transformed into a religion.
I'm fine
ruled
with
by
just you and I
humans.
being
Does
above
that mean
1900 together.
I was brought into this world in exchange for some divine offering?
Well, if we looked at the patch notes, there is no difference. All I want to do is I want to finish top 3 for the season. I'm going to try my best to finish top 3 for the season. Here's the reason why. Because I'm a farmer, and the only time I'm going to have this kind of available time to fight in PvP this consistently is during the winter months. So like when the season ends in like mid or late February, I'm not going to have
Power of
time
the
to play this
science
game
that
like I have been
descended upon
lately.
this land so long ago
So I
has
have
transformed
to
into a
make my
religion
mark on the
revered by
leaderboard
humans.
while I have the
Does
time,
that
because
mean
March to
I was
essentially
brought into this
November,
world in exchange
I'm-
for some
I'm toast.
divine offering?
doesn't. So if I hit enter, it might say Sometimes it says opponent information has changed. I take it back.
Insolence! How dare you?
I've had it
point
happen
that
to me
gun?
before.
Summon the trump card. You cannot escape.
I've seen it in the past, but obviously this time it didn't take.
I'll be your savior. The world is my dollhouse. Rest in eternal bliss. I'll be your savior. I've been waiting. The world is my dollhouse. Comply with my commands, and I'll let you stay.
To what build? Going speed build on Nosha? Speed neck.
I will vanquish God's
Yeah.
nemesis.
Like, yeah, Revenge set has been such an advent in terms of defense. Also thought about farming a second Revenge set for Epsilon. I think she would absolutely slap on that. Like, especially for the solo. Like, even if you built like tanky Epsilon so that she could survive the Alice and Nosha comp and put her low HP, she gets the push. Imagine Epsilon with Revenge set at like sub 30% HP. Girl's gonna slap. She would be
Is it
crazy.
because I pulled this crystal blade out of the sacred land? I keep finding dirt on the floor.
Like, I could go back to ComSim because I have this. And I really do like ComSim. There's really not any reason for all this crazy extra damage. But when you have the penetration set that looks like this, and you have the speed neck that looks like this, it's, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Revenge on her sounds like a home run to me. Like, just make sure you have all legendary gear sets or legendary pieces just because you want the high base stats of the gear itself. I kind of like... Yeah, this thing's insane. 3133. This thing is nutty. So this is what it was at base, and then I rolled into flat attack. And I was like, good enough. I was looking for speed here, but flat attack hit at full pip, 3 pips. And I was like, nah. Because speed here, she doesn't even really benefit it. If this was 12 speed, what's it get me? Nothing, really. But 160 attack?
I will vanquish
Yeah,
God's nemesis.
we'll take that. We'll take that.
Time
But
for
yeah,
a
so
special pixel of
back to
perseverance.
Epsilon. This is just what I have on her right now. But I'm thinking if you're like looking for a tech option for RTA, and you throw this girl on Revenge. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wasn't even mad when I got the attack roll. Not even mad. But yeah, Revenge on this girl, I think, is huge. That is true. But what's attack reduction? Let's look at this from above. What is attack reduction? Is it 30% down? I think it's minus 30%. So according to V-Sound, I think, he said that the highest proc for the Revenge set, it does, but it scales up to 160%. So what's, you know, I'm looking in terms of trade-off. If you're minus 30% and then plus 160%,
I could unwittingly unwittingly slip back to being
Does the
disordered
immunity
if she
set
had a
outweigh
Wesley
that?
board.
Especially whenever, because all of your other debuffs that you're going to incur don't really matter, like defense down or anything else that you might potentially take because you're getting invulnerability up. I mean, she's literally a two-trick pony. S3, S2, at that point, it's either game over or you're dead. I guess I could, yeah. Give me a second. To see if she'll survive.
Lower your
Alright, give me
gaze.
just a second, because I don't have a preset saved for her. Interesting. Let me save this. Stella Revenge. I guess we're kind of at that point where we're just playing right now.
Lower
Wouldn't that be funny though? Hold on. Let's
Time for your scheduled pixel.
change gear. So you're gonna drop. So the biggest problem is she's gonna lose her crit chance. But my god, 4,700 attack.
Time for your scheduled
Special
pixel
gear.
appreciation.
Crit damage, crit chance. Alright. Oop, 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 oop. V sound through to me, buddy. Alright, hold on. Problem is I'm gonna lose my D Stella shield now. Let's let people farm me. See what happens. But I swear if... Yeah, but I couldn't leave. I'm not gonna leave a naked D Stella. I'm just putting this here for now. I'm not gonna leave a naked D Stella on my defense, so I might as well have something. Alright. So we're trying to see... So the shield... Running running D Stella doesn't matter because Alice is gonna strip the shield. So is this what you want me to try here? To see if she can survive. Now if we had the damage share necklace on you, that would be huge. She's got 1,600. Who am I going up against? Alright, let's try this. See what happens. We're at the point where we're just tinkering now. So let's see what happens. No crit.
You cannot escape.
Okay, crit from the Nosha.
I deem you unworthy. Alice will banish you from Wonderland.
Crit from the Alice.
that. It's not a big deal. Be gone, pests.
Oh my god. So she doesn't get the priority? She doesn't get priority when she has unbuffable. No. What the hell? Yeah, but she should get 50% priority boost from the Alice S2. Let's think about this. Alice S2 is the first thing that happens. And usually Epsilon will get the buff as soon as the S2 lands. So this seems to be a timing issue. Yeah, so Alice went first. Nosha cut ahead. Her S2 triggered before the Epsilon priority buff. Landed the poison nerfed the priority because she only got about 25%. You're right. Does moving her to the front increase the timing window? Okay, well, we're learning here.
Say your prayers. To me,
But here's the other problem though. Even if she does go ahead,
Say your prayers.
Alice is going. Yeah, I'm
Rest
cooked.
in eternal bliss.
I'm cooked. I'm so cooked.
I'm too tired.
Rise and shine.
But even if I did get the priority boost,
Shards of the earth, envelop my enemies. Ow.
Alice is still going to get her S3 off before Epsilon gets her turn,
Boring. Night
right?
is right.
So you're still going to have the risk of unbuffable.
Boring. Trifling beings. Embrace the breath of extinction.
Are you done yet?
The
Yeah, I
world
still win here.
is my
So this doesn't work. The only way that it works is if you have immunity.
Roger that.
Let's see what kind of damage she does though, because she still is at sub 50%.
This is going to be super scary. That was hella crack.
She still did 15,000,
Sleepy.
and that was with no shield on the enemy.
Why'd you do that? Don't wake me up.
Got it. Good. You may die now.
Good lord.
Scared me.
I've been
Mane
waiting
just straight
by
zooms
clouds.
with swiftness
How
set. It's
I'll
insane.
win my love.
Everything within and without this planet is mine.
How am I above 3,100? I should be getting absolutely just knocked right now. Okay, I am below that. Oh, probably because D-Stella is not on my defense. Duh. I'm gimping myself. Give me your stuff back. Yeah, I took one for the team. Epsilon's still on. Okay, what else can we try? I mean, we got 45 minutes to cook here. But the Epsilon test against Alice is no good. I still think it could potentially be good in RTA, though. Still think that she could pop off in RTA. Because, again, who in their right mind, unless you're like Sturby... Rock solid. Best sets for D-Stella. Well, kind of depends on where you're at in the game. So, D-Asti. Okay, D-Asti kind of depends on what you're going for.
Finally, salvation is at hand.
She basically just needs high efficiency DPS gear. So I run mine on my cleave whenever I'm doing cleave team. I'm running her on swiftness, and I'm looking for these subs right here. This is pretty much a perfect sub. Attack, speed, crit damage, crit chance. You also want to see accuracy on some of these. Other sets, depending on what you're going for and how your substats roll out. Crit damage is another good one. Sometimes I run like an immunity set. So like here's my immunity build.
Finally, salvation is
So
at hand.
again, this is just kind of the two sets that I have, but I'll run immunity. So here's attack, crit chance, speed, attack. Attack, crit damage, crit chance, attack. And then I had really good pieces of accuracy gear. Well, minus this one. That defense is not good on D'Asti because she has no base defense to scale percentage-wise. So those are kind of the two ways to build D'Asti if you need an immunity. If you're looking for just raw damage, Thumping Knuckle Dusters is kind of your best in slot for her because it gives you 10% of the target's attack when you're attacking. Just because of the teams that I run,
Finally,
I actually run the Noblewoman's on here for the bleed chance because it has a chance, if this procs, it can proc Nosha's S2 when you run her in a cleave with Nosha. And honestly, the bleed in PvP is pretty nice. Again, you're talking to somebody who just does a lot of PvP. So bleed, when you have 4,000 attack, it actually ticks them for a pretty good amount. And it could just be enough to get you the win in some situations. But yeah, speed set or crit damage set for damage, and immunity plus whatever your best 2 set off if you're going for immunity. Any other questions? I know everybody got really divisive about the new icons, but I still love it. It's way better than what we had before. Way, way better. The only thing that throws me off on the icons is the skins. So like if they have skins, it puts their respective skin background as their back, and so I can never find them when I'm scrolling, because like I'm looking for a red background for Valentine, but I'll never find it. That's my only thing. And like I understand why they did it, because it's, oh yeah, it kills you. Yeah, Saren, you're looking for green and you find blue. Ame is the one that kills me. Purple background looking for green. Bro. Ame is hard to find. Rin is another one. Granted, I'm not really using Rin, but purple background. The Demis I can understand. They have their own unique background. But that's fine. Eternal. Looking for red. Got, excuse me, bluish green. Throws me so hard. But if you take the skin off,
Have you got business with me?
then boom. Easy to find.
Have you got business with?
But I ain't taking that off of her. No chance in hell. Yeah. Skin game. This is top tier skin. This is top tier skin. Yeah. We're essentially the same person, Vayner. We are one and the same. Top tier. Like I can't even hardly decide.
Yes?
This is just top tier. Now, buddy, you need to ask somebody for Christmas. Yeah, you're missing out, buddy. Like, if you're gonna ask for anything for Christmas, be like, hey, can you give me like a gift card for this, and you're good. Also a good skin, but not top tier. This one just really lets me down. It's good, but it's not. This is like a solid B. This is a B. This is like a A minus. This is a B.
Check, check.
Yeah, it
Tamara
just,
reporting in and ready for action.
I don't know. It's like the color palette, like her hair doesn't really match something. It's just goofy. I want demiurge skins, man. Oh, Asti?
Would you like to rest in the Lord's embrace?
That is true. I can back, yeah, this is probably better than this. It's just whether you prefer over or under. Over, under. And I am going to absolutely have a come apart. You can quote me on this. If there is not a Christmas elf Nosha skin within the next 2 weeks, I riot. Just saying. I mean, if you don't think that's a good idea, you are outside of your mind. There's just, that would just print money.
I will vanquish God's nemesis.
Just, I don't even care if you call it Mrs. Claus Nosha and give her just like a red dress. That's it. I mean, it's that easy. And it will print serious money. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting lit up now.
I hope to learn from you today.
Die, sweetheart. You guys trust me, right? Hit me!
See? There you go. Sometimes you just gotta switch it up a little
I've
bit.
been waiting.
Say your prayers to me. That it's not a big deal.
Crystal cuts at you! Yeah! I'm glad I was helpful to you out there.
Time to coast, huh? I wonder if somebody's gonna finish above 1900. And this is exactly why they need to do a rework
Die, sweetheart.
of the arena ranking
Hit me!
system. Literally 2 people in the entire game
The world.
on the first week of the new season are gonna finish
That it's not a big deal.
in a rank that's not Master 2.
By the will of the gods,
That's insane to me.
please bless us. We sing our praises upon you.
Say your prayers.
I get it, dude. Like, I know how much I've had to refresh today, and I know Vainra's been going hard all day,
I've been waiting.
and nobody feels incentivized to push that hard.
Say your prayers to me.
You can do it now because after this fight, Vainra and I are coasting.
I only play to win.
I'll do you a solid. Just because I care about you this much. Alright, this is for you now. Come and slay me. I'm officially now bait. Just gotta wait for it to... Where are you? Motion's trying to get above there now. Where is... Dang, dude. You're 30 off. Yeah, you gotta just start killing, man. There's 35 minutes left, and people are on the prowl. There'll be people... There'll be a lot of people, I think, that actually finish above 1900 if Vainra and I are shutting off the tap. Because we're not going to be repressing everybody else now. Oh yeah, you went ham for that, didn't you? Yeah, we're just coasting, man. Attaboy. Dude, I don't know if you're getting the dim. I think I'm like done spinning. $66K. See, that's the way I justify my refreshes too, because it's like if I get first place, that's 1,500 gems, versus like if I finish Master 2 is like, what, 650? So if I only use like 1,000 gems on refreshes, I essentially profit. Dude, this is insane. This is GPG at work. Yeah, so that's what, 180 plus 4. So I have 220 pulls right now for the next demi. It's crazy. I have no mileage. So basically I can mileage. Yeah, so see, you're good. You're literally at like the same place as me. My luck was okay. I'd say it was pretty average. My first 200 pulls were terrible. I think I pulled 1 in 200 pulls, and then on my next 200 pulls I did a lot better. The GPG packs, Vainra, or the ones that are in the shop now? Like these. Oh, you're talking these. I only bought 2 of them. Which, that's not very good. I mean, those are 2 of the medium packs, really. Like, these are just not great value. Oh, I did get that one because I was like raging because of how bad my yeah, those are good. That's not too bad. Wah, wah. And I'm broke. Crap, I don't even have enough gold to pick up skill books and stuff. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I raged. Whenever I finally got my first one, I was like, alright, I'm buying the Transcend pack to just get the ball rolling. And then, imagine that, after that, my luck picked up substantially. Oh yeah, you were here to watch the summit. Yeah, it was disheartening in the first 200. It was rough. I thought we were going to go into despair. And then I got a lot of off-banner stuff in my next 200, but I did pick up several D-Dracs along the way.
So long ago has transformed into a religion revered by
Thanks to
humans.
Bedwin.
Just
Is he
like
just
me,
got stupid luck?
I was brought into this world in exchange.
Tongue, buddy. You always know it's tongue. Always know it's tongue. I really like this tech that he's running here. He has the Maxwell on the new mage accessory that gives him shield. You just kind of want to sit down and have a talk with him sometime and just be like, buddy, are you okay? Because you can almost feel the rage sometimes. He just pops off. There was one day, like I said, like Tuesday or Wednesday of this week, I logged in and this dude entered into me 9 times consecutively. Just straight up 9 losses in a row. I just wanted to give him a hug. And then the next day he added me as a friend. And I had to make room on my friends list because I felt so bad. Yeah, see? Because I can never find him because they use the strange characters. So I can never add like him or Tom. But he actually added me, which I thought was really funny. Jew, buddy. I don't know if you're watching, but 9 days. You can add me back. Yeah, Tom's really reclusive. If anybody needs a friend, I'm sitting on one now. Zaz's Heavenly, Majors and Aurochs, Church, Fu. Oh really? You found him over here? I actually one day I was sitting here and just doing the refresh thing trying to find Tom. There's a Crest homie. Rezos, what's up dude? Yeah, I saw you in chat. What's the best way to spend mileage, the non-Demi kind? I'd say flat out is make sure that you try to get at least 1 copy of all units. Like even if you just 3-star and that's all you get, because there's a lot of units that everybody just kind of wrote off as trash at the beginning when they, you know, like when their skill sets released. Like I'd say a most recent prime example would be Christina.
Roger that. At your service.
Like mine's only at 4-star. Mine's only at 4-star, but her kit was not inspiring whenever she came out, and everybody either skipped on her or like some people just pitied her one time just to have a copy of her, and then later on people found a use for her, which we all knew that she was going to be good for the fire raid, or I guess the Epsilon raid, because of her kit, but people started using her in PvP because of her S2. Like Sturby found a really good use for her S2. Yeah. So I'd say the best use for pity is to never use it unless you just need to get a unit one time and then you're just out. But if it's a unit that you're like, okay, this unit looks cracked, you know, I'm going to make an effort to pull on them, I really wouldn't use your pity unless you pull on them and just don't get them. So it's kind of your pity is your backup to make sure that you get the unit. But don't be like, oh, Tamara banner, I'm gonna use my pity on her and then pull on her. I don't really think that's a good idea. Yeah, like Vayner said, always set on pity. It's your backup in case you don't get 1 copy of the unit, or if it's a unit that doesn't seem aspiring at face value and you don't want to use tickets to pull on them. Because nothing feels worse than, you know, say, oh, here's a Drakon banner, and say that she's not great. And you're like, I don't really want her. I'm going to pull for her and I'm only going to get one copy. And then you dump 100 tickets in her for one copy, and that's it. Like, that super feels bad. I would rather pop a mileage, get her, and then just get it off my mind and save my tickets for somebody else. Or if you're like completely free to play like now, if it's an uninspiring unit and you're tight on pity, you're tight on summons, you just forego a unit and save your pity for that must-have, like when Tamara entered the game. That was what people considered a must-have unit. Oof, missing Demi Asti. That is tough. Like, there's a few units in the game that I'd say are like game defining, and that's Demiurge, Asti. I'd even throw Demiurge Stella in there. Valentine. Ami is kind of on that list. Mene is obviously on that list. Tamara
Check.
is on that list. I don't really know if anybody else I would consider like critical. I would probably put Air on the list just as an early game player. It's so hard to 3-star Chimera 12 without either really, really good gear or Air. Don't like her. Like, she's in, like, for Epsilon Raid, she's so insane. Like, you just hit. Well, just don't look at her. Just don't look at her. Okay? Yeah, she is a cheat code for so much PvE content, it's not even funny. She's literally just like hacks. Noah's good, but I wouldn't even consider her critical. She's good in some PvP cleave teams. She's good for like speeding your way through PvE story mode, but even then her uses are not great. I wouldn't put Drakon in must-have critical territory, but she's pretty close. She's also a hack for a lot of things. I'd say that's pretty much it for the critical list. Nosha's not critical. Rin's not critical. Saren's nice, but not critical. Eternal is, again, not critical, but really nice for PvE content. Leo's not critical, but nice to have. Somebody on Reddit today was like, I pulled Eliza and Tamara. Who should I build to clear content with, or like focus my resources in? I was like, do not throw all of your resources into Eliza. You start pumping this girl. They're coming out in full force, Bainra. And guess who's inting into me? How are you holding up? Vaynor, buddy, you better get back. Dude, you're at 2280. You need to freaking turn on the gas. This is your warning. Mushin is on the climb. Mushin is on the climb. This is not a drill. The dude is alive. Good thing I checked back in. Got 20 minutes, and I'm at 3,000. 15 minutes for a refresh. Yeah, if I was you, Vaynor, I'd pop another 2 or 3, or another 2 or so. refreshes. I don't know. I'm not at the point yet where I'm refreshing yet. But I am sub 3,000. Surprised it's not refreshing for me. Oh boy. Yeah, Mushin is on the speed clear meta right now. This is the team that he's using, so he's just straight clearing. Everybody's just straight clearing me. Alright. It's happening. Yeah, just post it. Hold on. Just post it in the general chat. Rizos, just post it in the general chat in Heavenly Discord. Yeah, they all went to Claire. Most of them went to Claire. Eruzo is on the climb. Yeah. Mushin Church. Zenicity Church. Sturby Church. Eskimo is Church, even though he doesn't have it. Igo's Church. I didn't think Row Ready is Church now, that's right. No way, he's Heavenly. Karsos is Heavenly. Then they Setsui, he's Heavenly. Bro, I'm getting farmed. Alright, Rizos, what are we looking at here? But for how long now? But for how long? Let's see, Rizos. You got Valentine, that's good. You picked up Stella, you have Eternal, you have Mene, you have... Dang. Yeah, you have all the meta units. What are you wanting a recommendation for? Like PvP team or like... Because I mean, looking at this lineup, you have a lot of the most meta stuff outside of Diasti. Man, I don't know if I should do another refresh. Do not use mileage to push to 5 stars, especially at early game. No, it's too valuable. You need to be farming their shards in side quest every day. another refresh for content. But yeah, raises. I would say that is by far the worst thing you could do with mileage, is to just pop it to get to 5 stars. Yeah. If you're early game or like free to play or low spend or whatnot, your goal, I think your realistic end goal is to farm everybody to 5 star, because that's where everybody gets their burst 3s, and 6 star is kind of just bonus for the most part. But yeah, do not pop mileage for that reason. Alright, Vaynra's out here doing his battle cry. But it's Eruzo, and he's got something that's different, and different scares me. Watch, I'm just gonna start losing constantly now. How do I even kill this? This man is unkillable. He's unkillable. You won't watch me lose? This is how you lose. Or do I want to try something else? He's a tanky boy. This is not gonna work.
Here is where I will prove
It all depends on how fast. Okay, see, my whole team is faster. So then what I do is I just int into an immunity unit so that I don't proc D-Stella.
me.
Then I will heal to
Please
push my
intercede
team.
for us. Keep up the good work.
Oh my gosh. That's what you call a misplay. Now I die. And I deserve to die.
Cut it out. Let's finish him.
I deserve to die.
Turn him into Swiss cheese.
That's so funny.
Are you done yet?
I'm so bad at this game.
To me.
I should never have listened to you, man. Freaking hit like a wet noodle. Hold on just a second, man. I'm getting my just desserts.
I don't miss these. Target.
I'm being punished.
You may die now.
Oh god. The reset was huge right there. Okay, you're off cooldown. That's good. That's good. We are in
The light
panic
from
mode.
the heavens is the grace of the gods.
This was gonna be clean until I freaking misplayed the Saren.
Been waiting.
Oh god, S3's not off cooldown. Oh god, what do I do? D-Step. I kinda have to kill D-Drac here, don't I? I'm not super worried about you because you've already done your stuff. You've already revived. D-Drac's the one that just basically ends me.
If only you had control. Let's give 'em all we've got. Just surrender already. Finn, I choose you.
Me again.
No.
Alright, alright.
Sleepy.
Make sure we use an attacking skill.
Why'd you do that?
Copy that.
Um,
Fire and reposition. Kneel.
Alright, threat eliminated.
Don't wake me up.
Are you done yet?
Start sweating.
Say your prayers. To me. Rest in eternal bliss.
By the will of the gods, light
Good
give me
lordy.
strength. Let's give 'em all we've got. You're
Is Christina about to solo me?
Copy that. Fire and reposition. Repent.
No.
Alright, now it's just a matter of time.
Cut it out.
Are you done yet?
By God's mercy.
I'm your salvation.
Mission complete. Returning to base.
Jeez Louise, dude, I'm getting hammered. Alright, last question. Good lordy, man. Everybody just chill. Everybody just chill. Yeah, I'd say especially early game, best places to farm is highest you can go on Chimera and Glyces, for sure. I'd say that's a good recommendation. Alright, we gotta focus up here, man. People are on the move. They are pissed. I repeat, the people are pissed.
I'm not one to fight meaningless battles, but you leave me no other
Say hello
option.
to my friends. You cannot escape justice.
No.
Are you ready to pay for your insolence?
Okay.
It's not a big deal. Say your prayers to me.
Yeah, it's just like wave on wave of just getting destroyed.
I'll be your savior. Are you done yet? Say your prayers to me.
Yeah, Vayner, you need to go ham for the next 8 minutes.
I'm too tired.
Oh my gosh. She didn't get pushed back. I hate that.
Don't wake me up. I summoned the
She
trump
seriously
card.
didn't get pushed back.
Crystal cuts at you.
And now I lose. I'm so dead.
I deem you unworthy.
But that's against you. I just entered into you.
Wonderland. I'm too tired.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You know,
Yeah, your main A
showed you
is
mercy.
God tier. This man is O for a lifetime right now. Alright. Does my units even have gear on them? Yeah, I just helped you out. You're welcome.
I appreciate that you came all this way to see me. Now
I
done.
summoned the trump card.
Literally did not push her back.
You cannot escape.
Are you ready to pay for your insolence?
This here?
Your savior.
Yeah, I think this is Tongue actually
My dollhouse. Rest in eternal
that I'm
bliss.
fighting right now.
That, it's not a big deal. Are you done yet? The world is my dollhouse. Rest in eternal bliss.
You're not a little
The
guy.
paradise
Shut your
we
mouth,
create
Fainra. Come on,
Will
dude.
be eternal.
Yeah, Tongue is not having a good time. He lost the last 3 offenses against me.
I summoned the trump card. Crystal cuts at you. Ow.
Evasion is not
It's not a
dead.
big deal.
Erupt 4.
Ouch.
Wow, that was cool.
I deem you unworthy. Alice will banish you from Wonderland.
The world is my
I think I'm gonna die against Mushin too. Actively am dying against Mushin.
Crystal cuts at you.
Holy cow.
Quiver in fear. That was hella crack.
Dude just clapped me.
I don't know. I'm going to bed.
Wait, do I not have... Oh yeah, you're right. Silly me. What am I even doing? I am so scatterbrained right now. This is Aruzo, isn't it? You know what? Ah, of course. Try to get him off my list. Because his D-Drac is fast. You good now, man?
Time to fight!
I know.
I don't miss these. Target acquired.
Shooting!
Hit me!
You guys trust me, right?
Hit me!
The strong survive.
His D-Drac is too fast.
Contemptuous world. Witness the power of the white dragon.
By the will
But
of the
does
gods,
not hit very hard.
please intercede for us.
Are you done yet? Say your prayers. To me, rest in eternal bliss.
But he's still gonna get another turn, eh?
Use poison.
This little rat!
Die.
Still not out of the woods, man.
All bullets must go! This lady's gonna empty your pocket!
By the will of the gods. Gods, please bless us. We sing our praises upon you.
I kind of agree with, I think, what Eruzo said the other day. She targets whoever did the most damage.
I'll embrace you in my love. Stop bothering me. Don't wake me up.
Die, sweetheart. Are you done yet? The world is my dollhouse.
Then I don't
The
know.
paradise we create will be eternal.
Man, Eruzo just going hard. Alright, so me, then Vainra. Eruzo, Mushin's gonna make it. Tongue, buddy. Now you need one more. Oh my gosh, 1900 doesn't count. It's gotta be 1910. And you don't have enough time to get one fight off. It's one till. $2,800. Yeah, I mean, literally just hit a 10-pointer. Come on now, buddy. Come on. We're all cheering for you. Oh. That's time's up. Yep, I can't even check the rankings anymore. We are done, boys. GG to everybody. That was a rat race. I'm hoping you ended up top 10. Oops. Dang. I'm on it, friend. Now. What am I looking for? Arena tier, Master 1. So, but shouldn't it say top 10? It should say top 10, right? See, mine says top 1. Well, let's go check Vayner then. Let's see what he has to say. Or Tongue. Okay, yeah, you're right. So Tongue was safely above 1910, and he's Master 1. How are we not friends? What? Honestly, I kind of feel bad about it too. That's on me. That's on me too. Alright, I agree. I think you're good. Where'd Vayner go? Buddy. You gotta be up here. Vayner. Yeah, he's top 1, or Master 1 too. Oof. Good job, buddy. We were all cheering you on. You had backup. Yeah, I'm not keeping it for 3 months. But if I can get a couple of first place finishes in, I just want to finish top 3. No prize for me. Yeah, that's the bad thing. Like, it's top 3 or nothing. Essentially. Because like you said, 4 through 50 is all the same. Excuse me. And there are no bonuses anymore. Get wrecked, everybody. Yep, no more hunt refreshes. Nothing here. I gotta have gold because I can't freaking buy any skill books or nothing. Yep, I think I'm gonna hop off here too, guys, but it was fun hanging out. I'm sure I'll see you again next week at some point. Well, actually, I take that back. I'm going to be on vacation from Friday until Sunday night, so crap. I can't rush next week. Oh no. Yeah, my flight leaves at 5 p.m. That's a problem. I didn't even think about it. Good thing I got first this week, because I'm not going to... Yeah, I might have to train somebody. Yeesh, I didn't even think about that. I got meetings for 3 days this week, and then I fly out Friday morning and I fly home Sunday night, so I won't be able to PvP. Well, that's gonna sting. Well, Vayner, enjoy your W next week. Happy for you. Thanks for letting me have it this week. Alright, fellas. We'll see you later.